Ladies and gentlemen, I want a donut. Oh my god, that has nothing to do with Terran vs. Protoss or how good DeMusliM is. But I want it, but it is true. It's a true Jesus, maybe I could get donuts after this. In part 1, we looked at the basic framework for the opening and saw some timing windows that were there. And now we're going to look at a game that I think is semi-sloppily executed in terms of a build order thing, but I think conceptually sound. Oh my god, I want that food. Alright. This is DeMusliM, and in the bottom left is a friendly Protoss that makes me smile because he's so happy. Unlike that placement match with a happy face. Good luck, have fun, dude. Plus, remember me? I'm sorry, says DeMusliM. Sorry for what? I'll crush you. Easy win. What a human. I love people that treat each other like humans. Ugh, the world revolves around me, and he was just a villain who was temporarily in my life. It was a placement match, so I hated him. He's a human. Come on, man. Be human. AAA Psionic, treating him like humans. Oh, yeah. Oh, Psionic goes into the main where DeMusliM's building a Reaper. DeMusliM getting himself a Reaper. Reapers are so fun. And there it is, Command Center and Reactor, and soon enough, a bay of engineering, but not before a supply depot. The SCV scout to make sure about the Zealot. The Reaper pops into the main base. No problem, let's head on back to this base and see what's going on. An engineering bay. So I thought. Very early bunker. Because we want to make sure that we do have our appropriate apt and bejugular defense up and ready and equipped and good to go. Yeah. So we're actually going to see AAA Psionic not do the usual, I'm a passive Protoss, so I'm going to go for the slowest gateways of all time. Psionic's actually being a little bit aggro, which I think could give this build a little bit of troubles. We still have a very early eBay. That's really cool. Marines 2 at a time. 2, also very cool. And we're starting to see one of the utilities of actually getting all these Marines out at the start, that we can defend against pushes like this. I'm actually unsure what DeMusliM was doing at this point in time, other than microing, because somehow his money skyrockets, like goes through the roof, but that's fine. I think the opening kind of went a little bumpy, but then got awesome. Factory's a little late. Abuser come to die, the Hacker Reaper over on the side. It doesn't take a lot of Marines to become really, really safe, even to things like this. Just having a pack of Marines there. That bunker to sort of keep things all wound together. So, I would like to note, yet again, we've seen some Stalkers warp in. We even see some more Zealots warping in. We even see Stalkers at the front. So we know we're ahead in upgrades. We've seen this formation before. And hey, we're ahead in upgrades because we saw all your stuff die. So we're just going to go ahead and exploit that and just build a frick load of bunkers. That's right, I said it. I said a frick load. And there's really not going to be a way that our Protoss player can swing way ahead in dem ups. Not before we begin to bring the noise. We do a little bit of pain, bring it, Jing. So, you know, we saw in that very first game 1, DeMusliM was like, oh, okay, cool. Well, I'm going to go for my expand up a little bit early. Before everything, I'm going to move out and do some harassment. I was against RSVP, who's very strong. And in this game, just identified, oh, I killed off a bunch of stuff. The push happens a little bit before 11 minutes. 11 minutes is about our timing for our plus 1-1 upgrades to be done upgrades. The combat shield being that late, I think is an error. It actually should be done, but either way, F yeah. F yeah. We kill him all. And this is all accentuated by the fact that we do have these 5 barracks and up. So I just thought that was a nice additional game where some things went awry at the start with just general macro and stuff like that. But we identified, hey, he's going to be behind on upgrades, so let me go try to kill him. And so we did. I'm going to get ready to take questions. I'm going to take questions for about 3 or 4 minutes, then I'm just going to go. And a lot of times people will say things like, oh, you're gonna, and then macro. But there's a lot of decisions to be made, and DeMusliM made, again, it feels like he's just overwhelming, but it's really him saying, oh, I'm ahead in ups, I will leverage it by going mass barracks. I'm ready for your questions. Vildar says, what kind of donut is my favorite? A chocolate croulier. Let's get some images up. This. Are you ready? This is my favorite. Oh God. Oh, yeah. These little round guys. Oh my God. Oh my God, I can't believe it. Summer Guy says, Day 9, how would this build fare against early Stargate Predators such as Oracle, Harass, or a Void Ray Burst? Note that we are building our command center in our main, in our high ground. So our Reaper will move out, identify that something's up, so we can easily sort of scout around and get our check-in points up. And then we can just sort of pull back. I also like chocolate donuts with icing and sprinkles. But yeah, that's the answer. The Reaper is really going to help us a lot, and the fact that we position everything defensively is going to help us a lot. Ooh, Prometheus, 0099. Day 9, what is the biggest threat to Terran in this build? What be would the biggest threat? I think anything on the extremes would work well. I think 2-base Colossus timing pushes would be quite good versus this, because there's just not that many barracks up. Trying to look like Ryan Gosling. How am I doing? Doing the worst job of answering these questions. Does he look like that? Alright, let's get some images up. Alright. Do I look like that at all? Let me get my head into position. I'm having a good time. I'm having a really good time. This is the opposite of a disaster. I'm glad that I'm honoring DeMusliM's replays with these sorts of answers. How do I think it would fare against Blink Mothership Core play? I think you'd be okay. I mean, Oracle, Blink, all the things that try to exploit a Terran who's on 2 bases, I think would struggle because the Reaper is going to get so much key information. The Reaper you just can't really track down and kill. If you lose the Reaper, you're bonered hard. You are screwed. You need that Reaper. But with the Reaper, you do get the opportunity to see exactly when he gets his expand down. So that is the big sign of what's to come. So if you see the expand going up, then you're like, oh, I'll float my base out. If you don't do that, man. Bangry Reaver says, Day 9, I feel like a lot of games in HOTS are mostly 2 players sitting in their bases waiting for the appropriate death ball force to battle the opponent's death ball force. Do you think things like this in hero style of play will start to move towards move players towards constant aggression? Yeah, I actually feel like it's like a hump that was very difficult to get past, where basically unless you are if you are bad at attacking and you decide you want to be like Liquid Hero and you attack, you will kill yourself very fast. You will die so fast with your own attacks. So what most people tend to do is to gravitate towards the big ol' mass ass macro. And with that big ass dat macro, I'm getting distracted by chat. I'm going to close my eyes. If you try to attack really aggressively, you'll kill yourself unless you're an absolute expert like Hero, or like Life, or like Innovation, or Flash. So most people tend to do is to gravitate towards this careful, calm build-up of 2-base play with big macro style, with big passive forces, because it's really easy to control. And then once they have that mastered, then they step onto these sort of aggressive plays. And that's the order I think you should go in too. Quantum Mex asks a great question. Day 9, this as a gold level player, I'm having problems holding off a 4-gate with this build. What would be the best way to handle that situation? So the correct answer is the correct one. The correct with air quotes answer is you gotta see what his expansion's up to. Watch a couple replays. Find out when expands go down. Look, like for instance, in this game, when did the expand go down, man? Just when, okay? Look. Did it go down at 4 minutes? This dude went stalker. And is he gonna go check? Alright, he's checking for the expansion. He checks at 5 minutes. 4 gates will generally finish at 6 minutes. You really physically can't get it faster than 6 minutes. So if you get here and you see no expansion, you can be like, oh my god, maybe I'm just gonna build a bunker on the high ground. Oh my god. That's the correct answer, is to use the scout timing to judge exactly whether he's 4-gating or not, and if he is, just build the extra bunker. If you're at gold, just build the extra bunker. Just build it. I'm fine with it. Build the extra bunker. Don't have any fear. The correct answer is to scout the Reaper, but you know what's totally okay too? You know it's alright. You know what gets the under quotes? Second bunker. Are there any more questions? Because I've answered all of them so brilliantly. Thanks for watching the show. It's over! Yay! Why is Day 9 acting so funky? Well, he got up at 7 a.m. to fix his car. This is the sloth that you're going to see. There's nothing else that we need. Goodbye.